I still remember when I started playing Elden Ring. I was 19 and in my second semester of college, and I had literally begged my mom to buy it for me. I didn't have my own money back then, so when she got me the game, it was a pretty huge deal to me. And I told myself I was going to squeeze every single drop of experience out of it. At that time, I had no idea what a Souls game was or what I was really expecting. I didn't understand the whole concept of boss fights and how brutal it was going to be. I went in and started exploring the world, finding things I didn't understand, picking up items I had no clue about, and just using them until I started getting a hang of it. When I died to a boss, the frustration hit me. But right after that frustration, I was just filled with pure ego. I wanted to beat the boss no matter how many attempts it took. So I tried a couple of things, new strategies, and somehow figured it out on my own and beat the boss. It felt like I had achieved something. Now I'm 23. I actually have a way better PC now, but honestly, I'm feeling like trash. I'm technically the exact same person, but the way I play is completely different. Recently, I was playing Clair Obscure Expedition 33, and I died to a boss maybe 5 or 6 times. The frustration hit me just like it did when I was 19. But the feeling that came after that frustration wasn't challenge or ego, it was just overthinking. My brain started spiraling and asking if I'm going to be stuck on this boss forever. I kept wondering how many times I have to play this exact same section, or if this is the last part of the game I'm ever going to see. And then another thought hit me. Am I even playing this right? Am I just bad? I was getting so mad I threw my controller. And then almost automatically my hand went to my phone. I started searching for videos and I'm sitting there watching some guy beat the boss in under a minute while I have been suffering for 3 hours. Instead of figuring it out myself, I just looked up where to put my attribute points, which weapons to use, where to find them, and just followed it step by step. The weirdest part is that I didn't even realize I was doing this while I was playing. The realization hit me on a random day when I was just scrolling through YouTube. I saw a thumbnail that said the most overpowered build you can get at the very start of the game. I wanted to click it, but suddenly it struck me. Why do I need to know this? I literally paid so much to explore the game for myself. Why do I need to spoil the fun? I remember a time recently where I watched a whole tutorial video before starting a game. And when I finally booted it up, the excitement was just gone. Because I had already experienced everything through the video. I already knew what I was going to find before I even found it. There was no surprise, no holy shit moment. I had basically spoiled myself through a YouTube video. And look, I'm not saying watching guides is always wrong. Sometimes it's completely fine. But doing it before you even give yourself a chance, that is where you start robbing yourself. So, why do we do this to ourselves? Why do we reach for the guide the second things get hard? And the answer is simple. When you are an adult, your time is limited. You only have maybe an hour or two at night, and sometimes you only play once a week. You don't want to waste that 1 hour losing to the same boss over and over. And on top of that, you start questioning yourself. Am I even playing this efficiently? Am I missing something obvious? Am I doing this wrong? The self doubt combined with limited time just pushes you straight to the guide. You watch it, you survive the boss, but the kid who used to love exploring and facing the challenge is completely gone. And there is actually a name for what is happening here. It is called the Zeigarnik Effect. Your brain cannot let go of unfinished things. When you are stuck on that boss, it creates an open loop in your mind, and your brain keeps pulling you back to it, building tension, nagging you until it is resolved. And the fastest way to close that loop is to just look up the answer, follow it, and close the loop. But the problem is that you close the loop the wrong way. You got the resolution without earning it, and that is why it feels empty even after you beat the boss. Once I realized why I felt empty even after beating the boss and progressing the story, I just made one decision. I switched my phone off. Even when I was frustrated, I was going to figure it out myself. Because I thought about it, and in real life, when I'm stuck in a situation, nobody gives me a cheat code to get through it. I still figure it out somehow. So, why am I compromising on my game? I decided I was going to earn my victory. I was going to play it the way it was meant to be played and experience everything for myself. Who cares if I'm playing it efficiently or not? And honestly, if I'm able to tackle real life problems on my own, this is just a game. How hard can it really be? Thank you so much for watching. If this resonated with you, let me know in the comments. Do like the video and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. See you in the next one.